Hi, this is Claire McGee,
Willow Krivesti,
and Grace Kemerer.
and today we will be comparing
and contrasting Boo Radley from To Kill a Mockingbird, the book,
And Mr. Will from the movie Places in Our Heart.
And I think the main comparison that we could find between Mr. Will and Boo Radley is that they both sort of keep to themselves.
For example, Boo Radley, well, he pretty much took it to an extreme by staying inside his house for all those years. Well, as a kid, we know.
Yeah, and after
he went
that,
to school, but after that, he just stayed
in his house forever. He only came out twice.
Yes, I think twice
mentioned in the book.
Yeah, and I think him not coming out led to all those rumors going around.
Yeah, definitely.
I think he was happy. Like, I don't think he's... I mean, he's a full-grown man. He could probably come out if he wanted to. But I think that, I don't know, he just, like they said in the book...
He liked being...
Yeah, he had nowhere to go.
And Mr. Will kept to himself. He didn't want the kids to bother him, or anyone in the house, for that matter, to bother him.
For example, he told them when he first got there that he would keep to himself if the family kept to themselves.
Yeah, and I think throughout the books, I mean, obviously Boo Radley kind of opened up, but even though Scout never saw him again after the incident, after the pageant, but...
Obviously.
And Mr.
He
Will...
opened up a little bit, though.
Mr. Will...
Coming out.
Mr. Will was... I mean, he helped save Mose from the KKK.
Yeah.
And also, he saved Possum
from
when the tornado came. And that was something very brave. I mean, he's blind.
Yeah, he's blind, and he got the gun.
Yeah. So that's another comparison, is that they're both really brave.
Yeah,
they both
very
did
brave.
Something extraordinary.
Like
they could be considered a hero.
Yeah, like when Boo Radley saves
Scout.
Yeah, Scout. After the pageant.
And Jim.
And mentioned before, Mr. Will saved Possum and Mose.
Yeah. And I know, like, I would not be able to do that, so I don't know. But also, they both have, like, a taboo to them. And
for example, Mr. Will is blind.
Yeah. And Boo Radley is kind of, you hear about all these rumors because he's always in his house, and that he killed his...
Yeah, and he's, like, chained up to his bed and everything, and that's part of why the children are all intrigued about them. And that's why the children are so interested in Mr. Will as well, just because it's so foreign to them, someone being without sight.
Yeah, they probably haven't seen that many people who are blind before, so...
But, also, you can tell that both of them are very conservative and polite, kind of. So, Mr. Will always was very...
He always asked before he did anything. He would...
Yeah, and Boo Radley, when Scout finally talked to him at the end of the book, he always had good manners. It might have been because he was nervous for being outside the first time, but...
Yeah, I think he knows also, like, the rumors that people spread about him, and I think part of, like, putting the toys and not the toys, but, like, the watch and the soap...
He kind of wanted to connect.
He wanted to
to
connect
the outside
with the
world and the children. But I don't think he exactly knew how.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to take, like,
which
the next
also
step to go outside.
Intrigued the children.
Yeah.
The children,
that made them so...
An example of how Boo Radley connects to the children is when Jim goes to the back of the Radley house.
Yes, and his brother shoots at him, doesn't he? Boo Radley's
brother shoots at him. But if you remember from the book, his jeans rip and they stay behind. And one of the things Boo Radley does, well, it's implied.
Yeah, it's implied that he does it,
is he stitches up the jeans, which is very compassionate for obviously for him to do that.
Yeah, him trying to connect with the children. And
yeah.
I think that he's a lot more kind than his brother.
Yeah,
Nathan.
who tries to
he automatically goes to using violence against what he thinks is an African American in his garden, but even then,
the kids.
Yeah, even then what is going to happen.
And then another example for Mr. Will in the movie is that when he goes to he doesn't know, but he goes into the bathroom and to try and talk to Edna Spalding.
Yeah, after the children scratch his records.
Yeah, and he is upset about that, but then he realizes that she's naked in the bathtub, and he tries to...
And he's just, like, I think that's why he is so, kind of sheltered. Like, he doesn't want to interact with people that much, because I think that he's kind of self-conscious of his disability.
Yeah, this makes him especially more
Well, he doesn't even have a walker or anything.
Especially
he just
because
does everything.
He hasn't been blind all his life.
Yeah.
It's just recent, because it happened in the war.